If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Last time on Lawful Stupid, you guys didn't think it could get any hotter.
Are you sure we can't just tell him the bird is dead?
You all see it as you pile out the Phoenix. And you see hundreds of these little soot sprites that you'd encountered earlier, and they take on the shape of a Phoenix. What is it that you seek?
We seek your power.
I shall be born again.
If you help, I can see my friends again.
And I'll go with you if that is what you truly wish. But know that this island cannot survive without, and there is, sitting in the nest, about the size of a human fist, a red orb.
I can't thank you enough.
And you leave this chamber.
Eddie? Stephen?
Oh, I'm all ears.
I'll be straight with you because I wasn't before. You have to come with us if you want to continue seeing each other's faces every dawn.
So, you got it then. You got the Phoenix. We know what happens next. I'm just going to stay here. And you guys go back to the ship. You are greeted by Barnabas. He goes, oh, thank God! Look! And he points off to the horizon where you see 3 ships with the Alliance colors. And you see Barnabas there, and he goes, look in the distance! And there you see 3 ships flying Alliance colors.
I'm going to immediately start putting my armor back on because I haven't put it on yet. It's going back on now.
Fuck.
It takes you 25 minutes.
It takes you 4 minutes to don chainmail. But you can do that in the dinghy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You said dinghy. I'm going to say, what does this mean?
These aren't the good guys. At least depending on whose side you're on.
Whose side are we on?
Ours,
Yeah.
not theirs.
Barnabas, what do they want?
I don't fucking know.
Did they not say anything to you?
No, we haven't been hailed or anything. So they're on the horizon. So they are very much in the distance. They are not on you yet, but they are coming, and they are coming quickly. What do you do?
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we gotta get in the dinghy.
You get in the dinghy and you row and you row and you row as quickly as you possibly can. Gently down the stream, and then you get
No.
you get no, we can't do that because we'll get in trouble. iTunes will yell at us. So then you get onto the ship. You're there. You're on the Fate's compass, and Barnabas turns and he goes, "Orders."
We need to set sail. Forward.
Forward towards them.
I don't know which way we're pointing. No, away from the Alliance ships. So aft.
Sir,
That's backwards. Give me a direction, Captain.
Away from the Alliance ships. Which direction are they coming from?
So just so you know, so your ship is facing facing the helm of your ship is facing north. You have 3 ships out in the horizon. They are on their way towards you. So you've got one dead north, and you've got one northwest, one northeast moving towards you. The island is to your immediate south. The wind is not in your favor if you go south.
We're gonna have to pass one of them.
So basically,
You have to tack around them.
Okay. This is crazy. But head straight for the middle one.
Are you?
Aye, Captain.
And Barnabas kind of looks at you questioningly for a second. Aye. And you've got Admiral Tap coming and goes, "Get me the fuck out of this kitchen!" And he comes onto the ship and he starts making some things ready. You can see that he's brought with him a fucking a wheelie cart. Sure, that's a word. He brings a wheelie cart full of cannonballs, because that's what you put it, man. You put the cannonballs in the wheelie cart, and any nautical man out there will tell you the same thing.
That's a nautical term, yeah.
So he brings him out, and Rail goes, okay. and he puts his hands on the helm. He goes, we're going towards him.
Head on. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We are a much smaller ship than theirs.
So these ship, it's
because we're a schooner, right? So we're a smaller ship.
Make a perception check.
I can't tell from where
They're on the horizon. As for you to know exactly what kind of ship they are,
Oh, I don't want to know. I just want to know whether I think they're bigger than
you
me.
think they're a little bit bigger, yeah.
All right, then I stand by. Well, I got with disadvantage. I got 18.
They are
20.
They are larger ships than yours. They are not like man of war. They are not like full-on battleships.
No, I was just thinking they're like a ship size larger than us.
Absolutely.
Definitely scampering up to the crow's nest to get a good eye on what's going on around. Goggles on. I don't think I took my goggles off after the Phoenix, honestly.
Fair enough. It's worth noting that as soon as Rail took the helm and began to do his thing, as the figures, these wisps, these silhouettes began to take their place crewing your ship, Peregrine, your necklace grows tight. And what are you doing, Finnegan?
I'm steering, correct? I'm steering the ship.
Sure.
And so I look to Perry and I say, listen, we're a smaller ship. There's 3 of them. This is supposedly the fastest ship around. If we run head on, they're not going to change course. But we will. At the last possible moment, we're going to get real close.
That's a good idea. We don't want to turn our broadside to their cannons. If we do that, they will have a clear shot at us. For however brief a moment, but they will have a shot.
If we ride right by them, worst case scenario, we're smaller. They're going to damage sails if they hit us. But I'm not wanting to put our starboard side or our port side eye open. I want to just move right by them. If you have any other ideas, I'm open to them. But they outnumber us. We have to be faster.
We are faster. How big is the gap between, say, the north ship and the one to the northwest?
Well, it's interesting that you would say that, because as you guys are setting your courses straight on ahead to the northmost ship, you see the northwest and northeastern ships begin to tilt in.
Okay. If they had left a gap for us, we could make them fire at each other. But
it's going to be close. Even if we tried to split the difference, they would just close. We're so far away, they're going to be able to react and use their numbers. I think we do something they don't expect.
all right,
I think we get real close.
they certainly won't expect that.
And so I shout to Admiral Tap and I say, you're not in the kitchen anymore. Ready those cannons. As soon as we get close, I just want to unload everything we have right by their hull.
Okay, on one ship, we got 2 cannons.
Cool.
Port and starboard cannon. You want me to point them both on one side? I can do that.
Yes.
Yes.
Move both of them to port side.
Aye, Captain.
When we get close, we're going to go starboard. We're going to use our port side cannons to put holes in their hull. And then we're going to book it.
Aye.
Perry, can you make sure Rail knows exactly what we're going to do? I don't want to be shouting these orders right when we get close. I don't want there to be a chance of them hearing us.
Yes, I'll talk to him. Aye, Captain. And I'm gonna walk over and talk to Rail, I guess. Where's he at? Where's my boy?
He's on the helm. His hands have to be firmly, but you've noticed both hands have to be firmly planted on the helm in order for him to do his voodoo that he do. I should note, you're not being choked. It's an uncomfortable tightness. It's not, and it persists anytime he's in your eye line.
It's not comfortable.
When you say he's in
Whenever Rail is in Peregrine's Island.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Despite how uncomfortable I'm sure it's gonna get, I'm gonna walk up to him. And then
yes. He looks very startled at your presence.
Hi. Been a few days. We are running into the Alliance. Yes, not friends. I need you to tell your. I'm gonna look out over all the ghosty boys.
Mm-hmm.
Friends.
Which have not stopped doing the thing that they do when they pass you, by the way.
Good. We are going to open fire on them. We are going to cut around the side and unload.
Okay.
We want to sink that ship. That is all.
Okay.
You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
Good job. I'm gonna turn and hustle my muscle away.
Oh, buddy.
As soon as he's not in your eye line, instantly.
So, question chain.
Answer, Dwayne.
I have a spell called Arcane Weapon.
You do?
Now. From the reading of it, it says one simple or martial weapon you're holding.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand what I'm asking. Can I use that to enhance one of the cannonballs?
You may not.
Okay.
Does not affect a piece of ammunition. It affects a simple or martial weapon that you are holding.
I knew what I was asking. Okay.
That was more for the benefit of the listeners.
Gotcha. Perry,
Yes.
It occurs to me, we just kind of assumed they were going to fight us.
It's not a bad assumption.
All right, fair, but be prepared to belay those orders for the cannon. I don't. We may not want to shoot them, but my default says, yeah, let's murder their ship.
I don't know what history. I don't know what history you have with the Alliance. But regardless of whether they're coming for us, I wouldn't mind putting a few holes in their ship.
Well, you know what? You've convinced me. We shoot them either way.
We can drop our colors, they won't know it was us.
I wasn't aware we were flying.
I didn't know we had colors, yeah.
Are we flying any colors?
I wasn't planning on it.
You tell me.
Then, no.
You're not flying any colors at all?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. No way.
That can be more suspicious than flying, say, merchant colors. So just good to know.
Nope. No colors. I don't put trust in anyone. Okay. Finnegan.
Yes, Captain.
When we get close, and I mean uncomfortably close, I want you to turn the bow of the ship starboard, and I want it to be close. And we're going to shoot 2 giant holes in that middle ship, and we're going to get out of here.
You got it, Captain.
Do you have any advice?
Do you know how to swim?
Hang on. Hang on to your butts.
Got it.
So what you guys see in front of you as you begin to close this gap, the sails on the main ship, the north ship, which has actually begun to pull ahead and lead a little bit, the sails come down. Or I'm sorry, the sails go up. They're no longer, they're ceasing movement of sails, and they fly a white flag. And the 2 accompanying ships, flags go up, or their sails go up, flags come out, white sails, but instead of drifting forward like that one is, they turn themselves and present their port and starboard sides to you, respectively.
Captain, what do the white flags mean?
I don't trust it.
I'm pretty sure that's surrender, but I don't trust it. Perry, thoughts? You know more about the sea life than I do.
They're not going to offer us a fight. And they're giving us a clear shot at their sides. It's a gesture of trust. Whether or not we choose to take it has a lot to do with each of our past histories with them.
Are all three of them doing white flags?
All three are doing white flags. Two of them have turned their sides. One of them is drifting headlong towards you.
Okay.
Finnegan, you
Just
have no reason to hate them. What do you say?
I would never attack a man who does not stand to fight me.
Oslo?
You see her head kind of poke up over, and like, even though you can't see all of her head, you can see behind her, her tail is just lashing and lashing and lashing. Just, I just want to get out of here.
Either we fire at them, and we go, and we put a target on our backs, but it feels very good. Or we stop, and we speak with them, or we sail on past and pretend we didn't see it, which is going to be a big lie, and a hard one to sell.
Shane,
Yes.
tell me what I know about this. Because I would know.
Mm-hmm.
If I blow past these white flags,
Mm-hmm.
is that going to be considered essentially disobeying a lawful command?
You know that they're not surrendering to you.
No, I get that.
You would know that that means they want to talk. And if you were to blow past, that would make you effectively flee.
That's so. I'm asking, not as a D&D person. I'm asking you to translate. If a cop hails me with his lights, essentially, and I keep driving, it's real bad. Is that an equivalent situation to Delmor?
Well, that's a big
hailing
question.
them, essentially.
So they're not police officers. They are a private military.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
they're not.
Devin, let me. Sorry, Shane. I fucked up. Devin, if you're a military police officer and you say, "Hey," and kind of like wave your hand to get my attention, and I walk past you and I'm a soldier.
No, you don't. This is not a military.
They're like sanctioned.
They're not sanctioned. That's what I'm saying. They are not here to serve and protect. They are not here as a guardian. They are not here necessarily to protect you. They are not here as you are not beholden to them in any way. You are a free man. You are not a subject to their authority.
Ships. Are you just saying they were Alliance owned and operated? Not that they were Alliance.
They were flying Scalian Alliance.
Oh, fuck this.
Colors.
Yeah, we blow past.
Do what you want to do.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Harry, from what I can tell, they don't look like military vessels. Maybe we don't blow holes in them. Maybe we just
leave?
We just leave. I have no intention of stopping and talking to anyone flying the Alliance colors. But I don't know that there's not innocent people on that ship.
Does it matter?
It does to me.
All right, you're the captain.
Admiral,
Die!
belay those orders. We're not blowing a hole in these ships. They don't appear us to mean harm.
Are you fucking positive? Because I'm like really ready for it. I got like a half chub. I'm gonna be real with you.
I'm not positive, but I don't know that they should be punished.
I tell you what, I'm just going to stand by, and if you decide to change your mind, I'm ready.
Excellent.
Half ready.
Yeah. You get to blow them up if we change our minds.
I can't.
I'm gonna go up to Rail and tell him the same thing.
Yeah. You know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what happens.
You know what goes down.
You know what happens.
Oh,
It's going to
I
hurt.
didn't like that tone of yeah.
Well, no, I mean, okay.
Half ready.
Oslo.
Are you...
Yeah, Oslo stays
Just-
in the crow's nest, peeking, not in sight, but like just the tiny top of her head, peek right over the top.
And your plan is to blow past.
Yep, real close. Okay, we're going to do a flyby to this other ship. Well, because they're closing the gap between them, right? Like,
Yeah, you're more approaching them than they're approaching you. They're kind of just drifting.
no, I mean
ahead
they're kind of building a barricade, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, so like with the way that the two of them are, there's like a gap you could go through.
Yeah, I want to go through that gap.
Okay. And so you pass the lead ship. When you approach the lead ship, water spraying, you're rapidly approaching. You haven't made any adjustment to your sails. So you're still going full speed ahead. You've got, I'm assuming, your port side facing the lead ship, so you've got your two cannons.
Mm-hmm.
And you pass. And as you do, it's a brief... Dwayne, go ahead.
I want to specify that as we are passing, because we are lower, I'm like staring straight up, like looking for any sign of facial recognition, or just I'm scanning their deck as much as I can, like trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, and you know Oslo
And you
is
do
too.
that. And you see various crew members looking down at you wearing Scalene Alliance uniforms, military uniforms. You know them as sailors in the Scalene Navy. And as you pass, you make your way down the length of the ship, and you kind of hear some muddled shouts. Nothing that particularly catches your ear until, particularly Delmor, as you're scooting on by, you go, because you're very quick. You're scooting, and you have the wind on you this way. You scoot on by, and you are passing near aft of the ship, and the face that you see above you as you are making clear of your way is that of a dwarven man with a elephant helmet.
Finnegan, stop! Stop it! Turn around!
Captain, the wind
care.
pushes
Turn
us.
around.
And so I whip
Yeah,
whip it real good.
What are you doing?
and so you're going in like an arc now. You're curling along the rear side. So you're actually on a dead collision course with the other ship that's in the rear.
I put on my helmet.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Captain, what are we doing?
I'm getting on that ship.
What?
Why?
I will explain later. I'm getting on that ship. Someone I know is on that ship.
And Barnabas is kind of shouting out, "What are we doing, Captain?"
We're gonna talk to him.
Okay. Lot of changes in minds. Lot of minds being changed very rapidly. Just want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yep.
I'm not, but not much I can do now.
I didn't ask.
Are we coming with you?
I won't stop you, but I'm not going up there to fight. Not
Rail,
yet.
what are we doing, guys?
You sound pretty angry, Captain. You sound like you are going to
I'm not
fight.
angry. I'm determined. Get up beside him. I don't care. I'll whip up there.
Yeah, so for you to turn and stop, you would have to pull sails. You'd have to
Yeah.
show less canvas. Okay, yeah, Rail makes it happen. Okay! And you guys go to half and then slowly close, and that stops you from going on a straight collision with the ship, and instead you pull alongside the opposite side. Now you have no cannon on the ship because they're all in the opposite side.
Yeah, port side, not starboard. Yep.
Yep. And you pull along side of the ship and are drifting along amicably. What do you do?
I'm spatially aware.
Mhm.
We pulled around to the same ship we just passed.
Yes.
Okay, so now we are side by side.
You pop to Yui. Yep.
Okay, excellent. So I do a couple things. I look at Perry and I look at Finn, who are both like within range of me, essentially. And I say, we all have pasts, and someone from mine is on that ship, and I haven't seen them in years. So I'm going up there. Admiral.
Yep.
Move the cannons. Starboard.
As you say that is when the hooks land. Tung, 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 tung. Up and down the length of the ship. Devin?
Just counting
Oh,
hooks.
dung, 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 dung. As hooks with chains come alongside the side of your ship and are held fast.
And I shout, Trent! No response?
There's no response. You see men, sailors begin to climb down these chains.
Are they coming with weapons?
Oh, yes.
So, I guess for me or for us, do we do not an inside check? Or I want to know, does it seem like a standard, they're boarding or standing like they're coming to like ransack?
They are boarding.
Is what I want to know.
They are boarding. That's what you know.
Yeah,
They're
that's not a
boarding.
great thing.
They don't have weapons drawn. They have weapons on.
Okay.
They're not like fucking cutlasses in between their teeth. Like, let's fucking
So
do this. But they are.
So I'm
they
going
are
to
on.
shout.
Dun, dun,
I'm going
dun,
to shout
dun,
one
dun.
more time. Trent!
No response.
I run forward. We're close because they just threw fucking grappling hooks, right? How close are we?
I mean, you actually, as you say that, your ship is being pulled in. I mean,
All right,
you are
cool.
grappled.
I
Your
run
ship
forward.
grapples. Your ship can make an athletics or an acrobatics check to break.
I leap up and I use Thorn Whip to cross the distance. I'm boarding their ship.
Power move.
Make an athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh fuck! I'm so exhausted.
You're exhausted.
Still not terrible. Athletics check, right? Not great. 13. The other one was a nat 20. That sucks so bad.
I don't think you're able to clear the distance. I think that maybe you grapple up and you end up like on the chain. One of the chains, as the guy's grappling down, he kind of like grabs you by the scruff.
One of the other people?
One of the guys who's climbing down because you made your way up onto the chain.
Okay. I want to resist that and keep climbing. I want to go past him.
Make a acrobatics or athletics check because you're getting grappled. That's an ability check, so it's a disadvantage.
I mean, not great. It's a natural 1, but so that makes it a
17 on die.
yeah. So hit 3. I don't know you, but I don't have a problem with you right now.
And he kind of just keeps climbing down, and as he approaches the deck, he kind of just throws you. You don't take any fall damage or anything like that, but you just kind of hit the deck, and these men begin to kind of climb onto your ship, and they are
How many are there?
encircling you. Right now, 5.
Say something right now, or we're gonna have a real problem. I need to talk to your captain.
One thing that you guys will note is that since the moment the chains hit, the spectral form's gone.
I'm not worried about it.
This.
I'm going to run over to just be with Delmor.
I've got.
Captain, is there a problem here?
We're about to have a problem. Someone speak.
And they're kind of showing you hands. They're not reaching for weapons, but they kind of hold their hands midway up. Nobody has to get hurt today.
Yeah, well, you can understand why I'm just a bit wary of that idea.
Oh, it's definitely possible. I don't want to alarm you. It's for 100% in the cards. But nobody has to get hurt today.
And I'm telling you, I want to talk to your captain. I don't want to talk to you.
You the captain here?
I am.
Do you have the Phoenix?
Not on me.
He's asking you in character.
Oh.
Sorry, I know he sounds a lot like me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, and you got the Phoenix on you, do you?
Tell your captain.
Now I hear it. Now I hear the difference.
Delmor is on this ship.
You're the captain. Do you have the Phoenix?
And so I kind of like raise up and I just helmet on, armor ready. Tell your captain Delmor is on this ship.
He pulls steel. He pulls a flintlock pistol from his belt and he points it at your head and he goes, "Tell my friend," and he gestures towards his weapon, "whether or not you have the Phoenix."
Oh, my bow is out.
Oh, I don't flinch. And I say, "You're going to need more friends than that. If you don't, go get your captain."
I got about 20 of them up there. How many you got? 7?
I've got a whole army.
Neat. How about this? Whoever's holding the Phoenix in the next 5 minutes gets to go meet the captain.
I don't move. I don't take orders from you or anyone. I want to talk to your captain. If you choose to not take that path, I am so sorry, friend.
Does 15 beat your AC?
Does it what?
15 beat your AC?
It absolutely does not.
He shoots you in the leg. It bounces off your armor. Roll for initiative.
Fucking. Delmor gets 12.
Finnegan gets 11.
I got a 10, big ol' 1-0.
16.
Who was the highest himself?
Oslo.
Was it me? Fuck yeah.
Oslo 16, and then who's next?
12, Delmor.
Delmor 12.
Yep, 11. Perry.
I got a 10.
Or no, excuse me, 10. And then, so I'm 11, my bad. And then Perry.
Dex mod, Dwayne.
2.
And I'm sorry. What'd you have, Finnegan?
11.
And Perry?
10.
Oh, you guys are real bunched up, huh?
Yep.
They're like right there too. Like they, like you guys like, or you guys got like a sequence. You get like a run. So, but sorry, I wanted to include the NPCs as well.
You're fine.
Oslo.
All right. My bow has been drawn since they got on that ship, and I'm going to shoot the guy who just tried to shoot Delmor. Tactics, and he does not know I'm here. Correct?
Oh yeah, advantage, sneak attack as hell.
Well, disadvantage because I'm also exhausted, so flat roll.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
13.
Does not hit.
Shit. All right.
So the arrow hits with a thud in the deck, and there are eyes on him.
I know there's not much to it, but I'm at least going to bonus action hide for some cover.
Yeah, too easy. Yeah, you'll get cover off of that. They know obviously where you are.
Right.
Delmor.
I got 5 in front of me.
Yeah, and more coming down the chains.
How far are the chains from me?
10 feet maybe. Pretty relatively close.
So I got 5 people about in a 10 feet spread ahead of me. Give or take.
Yeah, imagine them about 5. They're each about 5 feet apart from each other, so they're not like directly shoulder to shoulder.
The two in front of me and the chain area to some degree. I'm going to pull from my shield a small like canister, and I'm going to throw kind of in the center of the two in front of me, and it's going to explode. And basically, I'm casting grease in a 10-foot, I think it's a square. I don't know. Let me see. 10-foot square centered on a point within range. So that terrain now, so the terrain in front of at least two of those hooks, right? And where they're standing is now difficult. They need to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. And any creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
I don't remember if we asked this question, but Shane, do you consider grease to be flammable?
I do.
Good. Good.
No.
What's the save?
My save is 13.
They all three succeed.
And I'm going to use my bonus action. Hold on, I'm trying to see how much.
Yeah, I know you guys just leveled, so stuff might be a little wonky.
Well, I'm more worried about how much juice I'm about to fucking spend on this. I guess my slots didn't go up. Fuck, being hybrid is rough. For now, that's all I will do.
Okay. It's the three that actually just got hit by that grease, the ones nearest to you, that are going to... Two of them are going to draw pistols and fire on you, Delmor.
In within 5 feet of me?
No, that would be... One's cantered, so 10 feet away. Because 5 feet up and then 5 to the left, 5 to the right.
Cool.
So those two guys are the ones that are going to make pistol shots. It's a 17 on die and a 14 on die, so that's a 17 total. So one that hits and then a 17.
No, just one hits.
Okay.
My AC is 18.
You just can't, not without a shield though, right?
Why would I not have a shield?
Because you just cast grease, which has a semantic component, which requires a free hand, and a material component, which requires another free hand to pull out a material.
Sure. I'll look that up. But yeah, sure.
Grease,
then I don't have a
is for
shield.
both semantic and material, which means it's a two-hand cast.
Okay. Then no. Then I'll take 2 hits.
11 points total piercing damage.
How
And
much?
then 11 total piercing from the 2 shots.
Okay.
And then the one that's in front of you that had just shot you previously is going to turn his pistol backwards like a club and try to hit you with it as a melee attack. Okay. So that is to hit. It's 14.
That one's not going to make a hit.
Yeah, so he kind of comes at you with this pistol. I think you're able to just kind of smack him away before he's able to actually hit you with it. And then it is Finnegan's turn.
So I think Finnegan is kind of enraged about this injustice. Just kind of people have latched onto our ships and immediately trying to attack. And so he did what he did before when he fought the Phoenix or the Ashen Phoenix, and sort of like bares his teeth. But this time, instead of just like his teeth growing, something unexpected happened, and his arm begins to grow, and it gets some fur on it, and it turns into like this bear paw. So that's going to be a bonus action for me. Which will not be his wild shape, but is shifting his. So we'll say that's a shift, and he's almost confused, but in a rage because of the situation. He swings out at the main guy, who shot the first time. However, I have to move to him, and he's going to slash at him, or attempt to, and he is going to whiff. That was a 10.
No, that does not mean.
Yeah, but he's going to slash out like for the chest. I think maybe he misses because he doesn't get what's going on.
It's like very much surprising to him as well.
Yes.
Perry.
Okay. I'm going to swing at the main dude who attacks Delmor with my glaive.
Okay.
Because that's what counts. And even at disadvantage, that is 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And question, Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Because I leveled up, I now have spell slots. I was not able to prepare spells, but do I still have spell slots?
You still have spell slots. You don't have any spells prepared until your first long rest.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my spell slots to use Divine Smite, which I'm not sure Perry knows she can do.
Sure,
She's just real mad. That's her captain, yo.
Yeah.
You can't just attack her captain. That's not nice. I need this, and I need this. Ooh. No. 20 points of damage.
Okay, do you have flavor for what your smite looks like?
I want to say that her hair blows back in a salt breeze that wasn't there before. And when she swings down, there is the sound, not of metal on metal, of a glaive hitting armor, but a wave crashing against the hull of a ship.
Yeah, and that guy goes the fuck to sleep.
Okay. I was about to specify non-lethal damage.
Oh, well, I was saying go to sleep as in the eternal sleep, but now he is supposed to sleep.
I'm not trying to kill him.
Yeah, you bring this blade down, and it's like the crashing of a wave, and this guy just crumples under it's almost like he doesn't even get cut. There's not even blood. It's just this crash of force that just buckles him. It is now the remaining two guys on the outside. They are going to, seeing that, produce pistols and fire on Perry. That is a 14 and a 18.
18 hits, 14 does not.
Okay. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Thank you.
As you get shot in the shoulder with a musket ball in your
great.
It is Barnabas's turn, and he speaks up and he goes, "Come on now, lads, come on. There's no need for this."
Is that it?
Nope. No response? Okay. It is Admiral Tap's turn, and he is doing everything he can to turn a fucking cannon.
Yes!
Oh, I love him.
So he's able to get this cannon turned. He's not able to fire it this turn as an action, but he's got the cannon turned and pointed just in the general. But you guys over there too. But anyway, it is Rail's turn, and no one sees him or what he is doing, except for Oslo. You were hiding, correct?
Yes. So I'm not looking actively. No.
No one sees him or what he is doing.
Do I feel what he's doing?
You do not.
Good.
Oslo, you're turn. Top of mission.
Shoot him! Who's the one that shot at Perry and hit Perry?
It's the guy on the far right hand side. It's actually the one furthest away from you.
Well, okay, hang on. Actually, no. I'm gonna. Whoever's within striking distance of my friends, as in who else I can get pack tactics on.
There's a guy in front of Delmor. There's only one guy in front of Delmor.
Mm-hmm.
Did the other one die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perry straight dropped him.
Not dead.
Well,
You're right. He's not
out of the fight.
explicitly not
So
dead.
does that
He's
mean,
explicitly not dead and down.
so Perry, you're shoulder to shoulder with me now?
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, shoulder to shot shoulder.
I'll get that guy then. The guy next to Delmor. That's within striking distance.
Okay. Do you think?
Fucking shit. 12.
Yeah, exhaustion's a motherfucker. No, that doesn't hit.
Oslo, get your shit together.
It's hard when you're so sleepy. Delmor.
Kind of locked in, huh? I'm gonna use a bonus action. Am I? Fuck. Nah, I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong. Spellcasting in someone's face is still I have disadvantage all day, but cantrip cast in somebody's face causes disadvantage, right?
Well, I know you don't.
I think that casting a spell in someone's face, part of me thinks this is my primordial 3.5 brain. part of me thinks that provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I know it doesn't provoke anyways, it doesn't matter. I have advantage on everything I fucking do. So I'm just going to cast Thorn Whip on the guy directly in front of me.
Okay.
I was curious for later when I'm not exhausted.
I'll confirm.
I miss.
Okay. I will take you at your word.
Yeah. If a 13 doesn't hit, those don't hit.
Fair enough.
Or 12.
It's some of the fellas that had shot pistols you previously. There's one directly in front of you and there's one off to the side. He's going to come up and engage with Perry with his cutlass, and the other one's going to come and engage it.
So would he move? Is he just walking forward?
The one that's attacking Perry is walking forward. The one that's attacking you is just there.
So if he's walking forward and entering Greece for the first time, he's gonna have to make a save. I don't know if that's.
He's not
happening.
entering Greece.
Okay.
He's leaving Greece.
Okay.
Does it count when you enter or leave?
It's enter or end your turn there.
Okay, no, he's leaving. Natural 1 for Delmor and a 17 for Perry.
17 hits.
Eight damage. Slashing.
Okay.
As he kind of brings his cutlass up, down, and he sees that you're kind of weak in one shoulder and sees like that's kind of your weak side and just cuts you deep across the chest. And then it is Finnegan's turn.
When I see Perry get hit, what is the reaction from Perry?
She's gonna stumble back, clutch at that shoulder, and look real mad. Sort of suck in the breath.
Okay, so I'm. How far am I from someone? Because I guess I'm right in front of someone.
Yeah, you're right on the ground,
correct?
Yeah. Because you walked up to Perry earlier.
And is she within range too? Then
So
she's
you three are shoulder to shoulder. It goes like Delmor, Perry, Finnegan.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, in this case, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use Healing Word, and I'm going to say to her, "Get up, friend." Let's see, and that is going to do 1d4
plus casting
plus 3. Yep. So she gets 6.
Thank you.
Back.
It was looking rough there for me for a second.
And the wound, specifically the one on your shoulder, kind of heals up and curses and actually pushes out that musket ball, which falls to the deck with a clink.
Gross.
Perry, it's your turn.
After seeing that horrifying sight, I'm going to turn on the guy. First, I'm going to say, "Thank you, Finnegan," and then I'm going to turn on the guy who just hit me with his sword because that wasn't very nice. And I'm going to try and, taking my glaive in both hands, just jam the middle part of it up underneath his chin and try to knock his head back.
Yeah, do that.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. I'm not going to Divine Smite this guy.
Yeah, just to clarify, you're rolling attacks with disadvantage, right?
Yes, I rolled a 12 and a 19.
Okay, just say that.
Yep, no, I trust you. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
How about some
That's
more?
14 points of damage.
Oof, yeah, you fucking... you clank this guy on his chin and his head clicks back and he doesn't die. And he falls down, barely
out?
asleep. Yeah.
Okay, good.
These guys aren't like powerhouses in the HP department, but Jesus Christ.
No, I just want to specify that I'm not trying to kill anybody.
Was that max die?
Close, very close.
It is the guy on the outside's turn. One of them's going to come and close with. God, he doesn't want a piece of Perry. He's going to close with Finnegan with his cutlass. Nope, I don't think so. 9.
No.
The other one's going to come. Nearest target would be Delmor. So he's going to come around, and now Delmor's got a guy in front of him and a guy on the side.
I need to correct myself. It's actually only 12 points of damage. I added wrong.
He's still dead. Unconscious.
Thank you.
Delmor, that is 16.
That meets.
Okay, glancing blow. 1 damage. 1 point of slashing damage.
Got it.
As he kind of comes up and you bring your gauntleted hand up and you kind of just catch it and it tears into your hand a little bit, but not much. And then it is Barnabas' turn, and he goes, "We must stop this, Captain."
Them first, Barnabas.
It is Tap's turn, and he fires the fucking cannon.
My man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoever's got the ship shoot, tell me, what do I add to the cannon roll?
I got you.
It's a 19 on die.
Devin's got that ship.
I'm gonna say it.
Oh, does it even matter?
No. Tell me how much damage it does.
Yeah.
Just roll 40 20.
How do we do that again?
It says it on the ship
From
sheet.
Ship.
It's
Ship bits. Ship
Okay, hold on. I'm in the.
Ship
ship sheet.
bits. Ship bits. Ship bits. Ship.
Ship it. Oh, give me 1 second here. I had to pull it up and I had to actually close it out.
5d10 bludgeoning. 5d10 bludgeoning. I found it.
Oh my god.
So
That guy is dead.
This does a number of things. One goes directly over Delmor's head, which unfortunately for the guy standing in front of him is his chest, because he's a little bit taller. So this cannonball goes through a gentleman, leaving his torso completely separated from the other parts of his body.
Holy moly.
And continues to go forward, striking the ship. And you hear Admiral Tap go, "Fuck yeah!"
Okay.
There is gore everywhere.
I think I got my helmets on.
I real life human Ray am viscerally upset by this. Perry, I think, is real excited.
Is half ready.
Oslo's enjoying this.
It is Rail's turn. He does something somewhere that you do not see.
Don't care for that.
And that's bottom of initiative. What could the response be?
While you're thinking, if I could just shout, I would just shout Trent's name again.
Okay. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
At disadvantage, correct?
Of course.
You got disadvantage also?
Disadvantage. Welcome to campaign 2. Disadvantage. 15.
Okay.
You could say I'm at the front of the ship because I got a 4.
You could say, if you succeed on the saving throw, you're at the back of the ship because it's still going to be aft. Get it? Because the damage is going to be half.
I got you.
Successful saving throw.
Oh, I don't have evasion yet.
No.
I'm about to die.
So I got 13.
Did you get Finnegan's? Yeah, I got a 14.
Who got below 15?
I did. Best Finnegan.
Everyone who got below 15 will take 10 points of piercing damage.
I'm out.
Everybody who got above 15 takes 5 points of piercing damage. As from above you, there are men with rifles that are just unleash a volley into your ship, including one of their own friends who definitely gets shot in the leg.
Where does it hit me?
I will say it hits you.
Because it knocks me out. I'm down.
It hits you in the neck. You're bleeding fast.
Good.
Delmor goes to sleep.
Delmor is down.
I quickly respond. This is 1 paid for to Perry. That's another 6. So
6 healing.
Okay.
And I'll throw my hands up.
Okay, hands go up. It is...
And they stay there.
And they say there. It is Oslo's turn.
Oh, fuck this shit. Ah.
Oh, actually, I tell you what, Oslo, where you are in the crow's nest, you don't take that damage.
Oh, I
I'm so
don't?
sorry.
Fuck yeah.
No, absolutely not. They fired down from their ship. You're still above them on the crow's nest.
Cool.
I forgot completely where you were.
This shit's still real bad.
Oh, yeah, it's not great, but silver lining.
I'm gonna delay and watch.
Okay. It is Delmor's turn. Death saving throw.
2.
That's 1 failure. And then the one guy on the ship that's still standing looks up and goes, "What the fuck?" And his weapons are down as well. He's bleeding profusely from his wound in his leg. Finnegan.
A free speech, or the free. I'm going to look over to Perry and say, "You are the captain now. We can stop this."
Yes, I could.
That's call and response. It is Perry's turn.
I'm going to... Well, I just woke up in a pool of my own blood.
You are prone currently, yes.
I'm going to crawl to Delmor and give him 5 points of lay on hands as my action.
Dum-dum. A fresh, cooling breeze at sea.
And then, subtract that real quick. I said 5. Okay. And then directed back up to the ship. We surrender. Please stop.
Unconscious guys. Barnabas. Okay. Tap. Things like reaching for the other cannon already. And he's like still turning it slowly. Rail is off doing something somewhere that you cannot see. Oslo, you've delayed your turn, but it's back up to you in initiative.
I'm still gonna hide.
Roll stuff check.
Gonna hide and watch. Is this disadvantage?
Yeah, all ability checks. But I think you're going to be pretty fucking good no matter what you roll.
Just a little bit.
Don't roll a 1.
18?
Yeah, you did it. So you hide Delmor. You are awake.
I hear her say, "We surrender," after she heals me. So I don't move.
Okay.
I'm going to stay as still as possible.
Is anyone else taking a hostile action? Okay. Initiative ends. For now. The situation's still tense. You get some guys that are still coming down on the chains there. They get to the bottom. They slip in grease, maybe. Yeah, they slip in grease. So it's kind of a rocky landing for them as they kind of fall to the ship and get up quick with the fucking guns drawn, very much on edge. You can hear clattering in the distance as people are trying to quickly repair the hole that is in the hull of their ship from the cannon that you shot right fucking through it. And more men there. Now there were some casualties, but there are some wounded folks as well. That are being kind of moved onto the other ship as other folks come down with guns to you. And then Delmor, are you still facing upwards?
Who, me?
Yeah. Are you facing upwards or facing face down?
I think I would have went down like sideways because the way his helmet is, like he would have been sideways. I'm listening for Trent, for Indar. Like
Yeah,
otherwise,
you don't-
I'm not moving specifically.
You don't see him, but you do hear him, and the rest of you see as he comes onto the ship, a very ostentatious individual, one with a large elephant metal helmet, a dwarf, long beard, and he says, "What's happened to you, friend?"
And with that, I stand up, like, and I lift myself up, and I'm fucked up on all levels. I could have said the same for you. Why? Why are you on an alliance ship?
Doing the right thing.
And Rosewood? Reed? Did you do the same thing to them?
I haven't seen them in a long time. Not since you said.
And your response to this is to join the alliance?
You haven't seen the things I've seen, Delmor.
And you haven't seen the things I've seen. I told you. I told you what the Vested did.
You are a little boy playing games. You think you're going to be some knight. You think you're going to save the day. That doesn't fucking exist, Delmor.
No, there's too many cowards like you. You're too afraid to stand. So you'd rather kneel?
I am standing.
Your father. You know what? I'd rather die on my feet than kneel to those alliance dogs. Your father, he would roll in his grave. There's no honor in what you're doing.
He sighs and he cracks his neck.
I thought we were brothers once.
Me
That
too.
was foolish of me.
We agree on one thing. You're a fool.
And I take my helmet off and I like sit it down. Do what you have to do.
Let's go. And there's kind of a moment of silence and kind of bewilderment. Back on the fucking ship! And kind of slowly, everyone, all the foes, get up, some being carried, and they climb up the chains, and he goes, I owe you. So I never saw you. But if we meet again, well, sometimes you only have one option.
He looks back at his friend and he's like got tears in his eyes and he says, I'm sorry for whatever happened to you.
And as he's leaving, he says, keep playing, Delmor. For as long as you can. And then he's up, and he's over. And the chains are dislodged from your ship, and they're pulled onto the larger vessel, and you are freed. And Barnabas walks up to you, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. You have to leave.
Full speed ahead. Let's get out of here.
I kept in.
And it's a struggle, as without the assistance of Rail and the loan from the locker, you have to kind of do everything manually, and all of you are barely able to just get the sails open and away. And that's where we'll end this episode.
Woof.
Ugh. Cool.
Oh, all aboard the Yike bike. I thought we were like...
Thank you so much for listening, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for that, Shane. Thanks for that story.
Thanks for telling us the story.
Thank you for almost killing us.
Story.
Although really it wasn't you who almost killed us, it was us deciding to go against the Alliance that almost killed us.
Hey, listen, there was really no choice there. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, for this episode, we're going to roll for humanity. And this month we did an audible, and so we
Devin, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Cut
I'm
this
so
out,
sorry.
Ginge. I'm not doing. Cut it out, Ginge.
No, Ginge, you have to leave this in because it's the best joke of podcast 2020.
It's not.
It might be.
No, it's
I don't know how
not.
time works.
This won't be fiscal year.
Okay. Best joke of fiscal year 2020.
Okay.
Hey, guys, remember that time that Finnegan had the right to bear arms?
Shit, I knew that was coming. God damn it.
He also did say free speech during this episode, so
Finley is the founder of the United States of America's.
Our best amendment boy.
Finnegan, say gay rights.
Gay rights.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Where was I? Oh, yes, rolling for humanity.
Sorry.
So this month we are raising money for a dear, beautiful baby girl who's 4 months old. She is suffering from hydrocephalus, which is extra fluid, puts pressure on the brain, and can cause brain damage. They have done some surgeries, been able to remove some of the CSF that's built up in there in the pressure so they can continue to monitor. She's currently undergoing some surgeries, going to have a stent put in once they're able to get some of that fluid out, and we'll have to undergo chemo. And so they are trying to raise $10,000 to help, maybe take away some of those. I don't know the ins and outs. Don't care. We should just give because out of the kindness of your heart. And so we are going to be donating to help Hayden fight. We'll include the link. It's a GoFundMe link. And this roll awards her the amount of... I didn't hear her. $9.
$9.
So $9. Next.
So I got it. Next, I'm in. So if you want to support it, let me tell you, you need to go to store.lawfulstupid.org because based on this episode, the ability to get a Delmor shirt is a limited time opportunity. So you may want to get that before he's dead and gone. So just that's out there. But yeah, if you want to support us, you can buy merch from the store. You can do an Audible trial. You can go hit up Critical Dice. I have the Voidfish dice, which are these like beautiful multicolor with some swirl. They're really good dice. I should have been rolling with those. They rolled really well last time I played, so that's on me. Use this coupon code Lawful Stupid. See the episode description for more details.
Start.
So, have you ever wanted to just come and hang out and talk with us? Because we're on a Discord, and that Discord is full of awesome people on with us. But they are all very friendly, very awesome, and very willing to talk about D&D and other nerdy things. We arrange Adventurers League games. We just pick together people who want to play D&D and who are willing to all join up and start even a campaign. I think some people have started campaigns from joining our Discord. Yeah. Everyone's super friendly. Just follow our link and come talk and hang out.
Come and join our Discord.
We'll be waiting for you.
Every episode. I'm sorry, it's happening.
Do it.
It's a bit. Hey guys, I don't want to talk about Patreon.
Thank God.
No, I want to talk to you about a walk I took in the woods recently.
Oh God damn.
I was walking along the river as I usually do.
Okay.
And the sun, that late summer, early autumn sun that we love so much was...
Indeed.
I can smell it.
Yes.
I can hear it.
The dappled sunlight through the elms.
This is a cantrip candles ad?
No, it's not.
It is. It sounds like it is.
Keep going. This is good. Keep going.
I was walking, as I do, and I found this old
wooden
woman.
sailing ship.
No, just the oldest woman I have ever seen, and like I was kind of in a hurry. Go ahead.
Did you think she's single?
I didn't ask.
Because
Hey, Ray.
either Eddie or Steven is going to die first.
Hey, Ray, I give you the ability to do your ad spot without being interrupted.
Thank you.
So that's my gift to you.
You burn your inspiration. We'll move on.
I was walking and I saw this old woman, the oldest woman I have ever seen. And I was in a hurry to get back to my moseying, as you are. But she had this petition, I think, something like that. I didn't read it too closely, but she asked for my signature, And I wrote it, my true name, you all know it. You know my true name.
Yeah.
I wrote it down and I just feel kind of sick now, And I don't really, what is this? Guys, I think I have a soulbound. It's a soulbound sword. What's that? It just, oof. It's big. Look at it. Isn't it pretty? That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. This has all been a bit, dear listeners. I don't actually have a soulbound sword. I'm sorry, I lied to you then. But what we do have is a Patreon tier called Bound to the Blade. See what I did there? The whole world. Yeah, I'm digging deep, guys. I'm digging real deep. This is the depth of my creative mind. You're seeing it now. For $30 a month, you too could have a soulbound sword put into... No, you can't. But if you could see it in action. Because for $30 a month, you unlock playing a one-shot. Isn't that cool? Isn't that very, very cool?
It is awesome.
It is. I think it's pretty cool too. I mean, I would do it if I wasn't, on the show. But for $30 a month...
Weird flex, but okay.
I think she's going to quit on us. I think she's going to quit becoming a bitch.
I hope you guys liked Perry. She's out skis. I'm going to go do something else now. But we do have a Patreon tier on our Patreon called Bound to the Blade, and that's $30 a month. That really helps us improve the quality of our show. It shows us that you love us very much, because we all know that money's the only way to do that. No, I'm lying. Again, I'm just full of lies this time. I'm sorry, dear friends. But it truly does help us out. It truly does. it truly does help us out with the show. So if $30 a month is something you wish to contribute to us, you get to not only unlock hours and hours of bonus content, not only get a cool t-shirt, not only get a magical item in the world, not only grant a point of inspiration or disadvantage if you're mean, you also get to play a one-shot with us. Yeah, Shane, sure, whatever. But yeah, don't sign petitions.
If you want to send Ray an actual soulbound sword so she stops being a liar, you can send that to P.O. Box 375, Holon, California 93928. In addition, you can tweet about the show using the hashtag StupidCast. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if you're picking up what we're putting down, because God knows we're in a vacuum and no one tells us anything. And I will leave you with the question of the day, which is, of course, if nothing is impossible, how can I do nothing every day? We love you.
Bye.
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 Hello, friends. It's your friendly neighborhood paladin. This is not what you signed on for when you decided to listen to this show, but I think transparency is very cool. I think transparency is very important. And I also recognize the fact that there are very few things I can do in life that will truly last. And when you are listening to this, a long time has passed. But to me, it has only been a couple of days since a dear friend of mine named Harv passed away. And I wanted to just say a few things, because the hardest part about losing someone is that the rest of the world continues moving without them. And you struggle every single day that they're gone to not pull aside strangers on the street to tell them that part of the world's missing. And I recognize that there are many people who have gone that I didn't recognize in that way, that my world kept moving without them. And I can't change that. But I can say a few things now. One thing Harv said to me once was, I have also discovered that I love almost everything. Even in the deepest and darkest depth of depression I have experienced, I was still able to love things. And I loved my friend dearly. And I'm sorry that I never got to tell them the story I promised. And I'm sorry that I never got to go see a musical with them. And I'm sorry that the 5 years we were friends was not longer. But I am truly a better person for having known you, Harv. So thank you for that. And everyone else, say you love your friends as often and as openly as you can, because you don't know when the last chance you'll get is. So, I love you, and goodbye.